Yeah, Leslie, we need to get our date organized. It has to happen. I've got to organize it so badly. I'm so desperate for it. Hey, Under the Sun, how are you going? Hi, Lillian. Ah, how's everyone going? I hope it doesn't drop out again like it just did. How stupid was that? And Matilda says hello too. She's feeling a little bit unwell today, aren't you? She's woken up. She feels a little bit, I don't know, she's just a little bit cranky, a little bit sooky. So she's having her pacifier because she's not very chatty and she's sort of like a lot going like this, aren't we? So we're holding on to our little toy and trying to be happy. Are you trying to be happy there? Put your dress down. It's okay. So I hope everyone is doing really well this week. I've had a really productive week, which is great. Hi, Lisa. And hi, Under the Sun. Hi, Deb. Say hi, Auntie Deb. Leslie said, I've missed all my friends, especially you two beautiful girls. We miss you too. Don't think because we haven't chatted that we don't miss you. We're just getting under control. A lot under control, which is really good. So I'm looking forward, and that's what everyone has to do. Keep looking forward. You can look forward too. Hi, Effie. How are you? So we had a pretty good week, productive week. I've been lucky enough lately to have um, days pretty nice under the sun, says. H birthday was a blah day. Birthday wasn't a very great day, hey? That's not very nice. That's sad. That is sad. But I've been lucky enough this week to have a little bit, well, I have been lucky enough recently to have someone else who has volunteered to help me at Aussie Reborn Supplies. Her name is Heidi. I don't think Heidi watches my live stream, but if you ever do, Heidi, hi. Her name is Heidi. What am I talking about? She comes and helps me like every Monday or Tuesday, one day a week. She comes and helps me. She's one of the ladies that has done some lessons with me. So she loves to come and help. She says it's a distraction as in her own life. Hi, Charmin. Um, Effie's from South Carolina. Hi in South Carolina. You must be near under the sun. Uh, it's Evelyn's birthday on Tuesday. Oh, that's great. Evelyn's birthday's on Tuesday. So yeah, Heidi comes and help, and she really, really organizes me. It's something that I've needed for so long now. Someone just to come in and just like literally shake me up and say, it's none of your business. I'm going to do this. So it has been a wonderful thing. She started to reorganize Aussie Reborn Supplies for me and make it more user friendly. So everything is just so easy for me to do. And that has inspired me to do so many things. So Matilda and I have been working on cleaning her room that I am in right now. It's a little bit of a mess if you saw the floor, but that's only because I'm in organization mode. We are going through all of Matilda's clothes, sorting out winter, sorting out summer, sorting out booties and headbands and everything. So we're quite proud. We're doing really, really well. And we're hoping by this time next week that we'll be able to show you this studio all redone, aren't we? We're really hoping, really hoping. We're doing good anyway, so that's good. Sharon says, hi, this is my first time here and just starting to paint dolls for my grandchildren. Oh my God, you will love them and they will love them. I think that's kind of the best thing. I mean, I've only got one grandson, so we don't know how he will go with dolls, although he already loves Matilda. We know he loves Matilda. He loves sitting there and touching her face and sort of having a little chat. So I think he'll like babies, but it's more so I can't wait to have granddaughters and make them for them. And it would be such a special time. Wouldn't it be such a special time? Oh, Matilda's not feeling well today. But welcome here, Sharon. We're so glad you can join us. And any questions you have, please ask here. It's a great safe space, and there's so many people that would answer your questions. You might get some insight to something you might be questioning. Gemma says hi. Hi, Gemma. How are you today? Or tonight for you? Under the Sun said, Matilda looks so beautiful. Her pretty dress. I love your dress. Annette, how's the weather in Australia? Absolutely schmick. It's not hot, it's not cold. I'm feeling like, when you get that total comfortable weather, normally it's kind of like autumn or spring weather where you just feel perfect. That's how I feel at the moment. It's not hot, nothing. It's just really, really nice. And yes, Matilda looks so pretty in her dress. We're not sure. I'm sorry to that person that has made this dress for Matilda. I think it was, I'm pretty sure it's either Grandma Lorraine or Nonna Patricia, or maybe someone in overseas has made it for her, but I'm not absolutely sure. But it's Mummy's favorite colors. And as we were going through all of her special things, I saw it and I've come across so many of her clothes that I love. So we're going to get back into all of our special clothes, aren't we, Matilda? And she was really happy about that until she came down sick. Sharon, you have 8 grandchildren. Bless you. How beautiful. Although, how crazy. Like, I didn't know how people do it. I've got 1 grandchild and it's exhausting and overwhelming as it is. I mean, I know that like Amy and Lachlan, my daughter and her partner, they kind of lean on me a lot. So it's difficult for me, running everything as I do and then having Amani, in my life as well. Not that I would ever take it back. I love every single minute with him. But I think 8, I guess they all grow up and they get easier to be with and stuff. But oh my God, bless you. You're a Wonder Woman to me. Elaine, hello, Elaine. Say hi, Auntie Elaine. Lisa said, my granddaughter and I collect them, but my 1 grandson loves them. He's 7. It's very typical these days that I have heard of other grandparents that the boys really like them. They love and it shows their nurturing side. They love the babies. They're very gentle with them. Heidi, the lady that volunteers here once a week, she has a grandson and she's making a reborn baby for him shortly. I think he's 2 years old, but she said he's very, very gentle with them and just very nurturing and just loves them. So I think that's kind of lovely, isn't it? But Amani really loves Matilda, and I could be sitting there working at the table, working on implanting hair or something like that, and he's always smiling at the babies. I mean, you think that they'd be scared, thinking, oh my God, where's the rest of it? But he doesn't seem to look like he's trying to take it all in. He just looks at the face and he smiles and sort of has a little bit of a chat. So they're not scary to them. I think though there was one scary baby we had. I think Auntie Raven came over with a scary baby once, and he was a bit unsure about that. Hi, Patty. How are you going? I hope you're doing well. Colleen, Auntie Colleen's here. I hope you're feeling well too, Colleen. We missed you yesterday so much. You're always a topic of conversation at the painting classes. Heidi says she misses our little team, so you're really part of it. We hope you can get back soon. Sharon said, paint. I didn't get the first part that you mentioned. You said, would you root or just paint the hair? So if you could say the first part again, I will answer that. Lisa said he took to Maddox and was holding him and said, I'm going to be a good daddy. Oh my God, that is so cute. See, some people would, I mean, these days, like sort of the gay and lesbian community is, quite accepted in the community. Many years ago in the past, if a little boy was to be holding a dolly or something, you know, classed as that they're going to be gay and things like that. But you know, I think people not need to be scared for those sort of things. People are what they are. You can't change them. But I think it does, you know, the little boys, I think it does give them that nurturing side, like our maternal side, and makes them, you know, feel plucky and just like they want to look after it. I think it's almost like a good learning lesson to care for something, you know. I mean, a lot of men these days, you know, they have babies, but they don't help to look after them and everything. But maybe this will allow a young boy to grow up into a great father. So I don't know. Could go anyway, couldn't it? Charmin said it's very exhausting. I have 6. Oh my God. Like Amy's already talking about having a second one. She said they're going to start trying next year. And I'm like, I mean, you know, like I said, don't get me wrong. I feel very blessed. I'm very, very, very grateful. And I adore Amani. Every second he's here, I am with him and I want to be. But it does push my work back. But I adore it. But I think, oh my goodness, imagine a second one. And then Amani at that time will be like 2 or something. He'll be in the terrible 2s. Grandma is going to be pulling her hair out. I don't know. But I will look forward to it. You know, like it's a bit of a contradiction. Effie said when I started Reborn, I didn't know where to begin, or I did know where to begin. It was because of your tutorial. I learned how to Reborn. I'm still learning. I want to thank you. You're very welcome, Effie. You're very, very welcome. And you know what? I always tell everyone this, and I'll tell you just in case you haven't heard it. We are always learning. Always. I mean, I've been doing this for umpteen years. It's crazy. I still learn. I still come up with new techniques. I still learn from others. I think it's kind of like evolving. We never stop evolving in a way. Like you just never get to a level and think, right, I'm there. I mean, unless you're the perfect artist, which there is some that are really, I don't think I'm really, but I'm up there. But I just love to add new techniques, and I always feel that I do better with each baby. So it's always really, really good. And while I'm at it, just to let you guys know, I've got some new air dry hair paints coming in really soon, and they are so fun to use. If you like working with air dry paints and you like doing painted hair, this will be smashing. I've been playing with it, playing with colors. They are so fun. And what do we call them? They're magical realism paints, but they're called I think they're called strand by strand, something like that. But they're coming up in the next couple of months. I'm just sort of doing the whole process, making all the paints, making all tutorials, accessories and everything. So stay tuned for that. You're really going to love them. And I probably will do lessons online for that, for sure. Deb said, I found out, yes. Oh, you took that away. I missed that. Sorry. Sonia, good morning, Sonia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Terry's here. Say g'day. G'day, Terry. Mwah. Lisa said, that's how boys learn how to take care of babies. Not much different than a stuffed animal. It isn't really. It's just like the whole, you know, over the past, I think with, say men in the 80s or whatever, they're all so macho and, no little boy's going to carry a doll, but they'll let them carry a teddy. But, yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if, let's say Amani was hanging out with Mateo. I mean, Mateo's all boy and wears boy clothes and love boy toys and things. That's a little boy, I mean, they could carry girls as well, but, gee, we're quiet here today, only 13. Terry said, be sure to smash the like button for Annette. Thank you so much. Sharon said, when you are just starting painting dolls, would you root or just paint hair? Yeah, I'd probably just paint hair. only because I wouldn't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You could even leave them bald to begin with if you want, and then once you sort of you really like your paintwork, then you can move on to the hair. But in talking about the painted hair, like I said, the new painted hair sets I have coming up are so easy. They'll make it so easy to do painted hair, and and it will look realistic, and you'll love it. You'll really love it. I guess it depends on how confident you are um, to do the hair implanting. Um, yeah, it just really depends on a personal preference, really. I would say, do the painted hair, and even, get your implanting tools and your needles and some hair. And I would say do the painted hair, and maybe just do like a small amount of hair, very fine at the top. So you can do a combination hair, and then you're not putting too much pressure on yourself, and you're still getting to have a go. Another thing is to get like the test limbs we always talk about painting with. Doesn't matter if you get a test limb that's a leg or something, and just practice the hair implanting in one of them. That can be really good too, because it gives you the insight to what you need to do, how much hair you're going to put in with your needle, things like that. So there's many ways around it, but don't be scared, because it's really not as hard as you may think. Charmin said, Sharon, you will love Annette. She is a wonderful person and very kind and sweet. Keep on her channel and you will see. We all love it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Tammy's Tiny Tots. Hello. Sorry I couldn't answer your messages because I'm on my phone, so I can't see them. But I did see your name pop up and I went, oh, it's Tammy. See, oh, it's Tammy. Yeah. Under the Sun said, yes, I learned all this on early childhood. It's normal for boys to play with dolls. In a way, they are pretending to be daddies, and many single daddies do raise their children by themselves. That is so true. So it's really a great, it's just like going to school. Like, it should be compulsory that they play with dolls to learn, all the empathy and everything that goes with it. Sharon said, I still one child that doesn't have any children. Oh, so still more to come in that saying. Lisa said, true, Charmin. Thank you so much. Amy just sent me a picture. Why did you send me a picture? Under the Sun said, I have not been reborning much because I'm moving in 3 weeks, which reminds me, Annette, I will be messaging your messenger on my new address. Yes, please do that. Don't do any reborning until you move, because you just find you're not in the right groove. You need to have all your setup and all your things set up, don't you? You are so quiet today. I know she does have a pacifier, but she's just so quiet. Oh, very sad. I knew what you meant, Under the Sun. Lisa said, have any of you ladies saw the Lucian werewolf that the artist turned into a lion? No, I didn't. That would be really good. That would be perfect. Kieran says hi to Matilda. Hey? I know. You can say hello, though. It's still nice to say hello. And Tammy said, I sent you photos of 3 of my grandchildren. Oh, my God. I'll be all gooey and goury about them. They're so cute. I just can't believe that you have 3 now. Or 3 of them. You have 4 now, don't you? And a 5th on the way. Hang on. I get confused. You got too many. And Deb said, I found out yesterday Brett lives 7 minutes drive from my auntie's place. Oh, wow. That's really cool. So if you visit your auntie, you'll get to go see Brett too. Under the Sun said, not yet photo. Beach Baby, Patty, said, I'm just listening. Spent the day in the ER with high sugar. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for just listening. And thank you for being here. That's okay. We understand. Under the Sun said, oh no, Beach Baby, my voice is going. We'll pray that you feel better soon. I'm talking too much. So I guess anyone wants to see that line, it's Folgore Fantasy Nursery. There's Brandy. Says, hello, I've been here but tired. Do you happen to have contact info for Astral if she is out there? The eagle will land on Monday. Okay, I will talk to I do have contact details for her, so I will talk to her. Thank you so much for letting me know. How exciting. Under the Sunset, I love Matilda with her passy dummy. She's so cute. Isn't she so cute with a dummy? She doesn't like them too much. It's funny really. She's a little bit fussy. Um, but when she's feeling a little bit unwell, like she is at the moment, she won't let it go. Okay, 4. Okay, Tammy. Okay, so 4. Keep that in mind. Zara says hi. Hi, Zara. How are you? Say hi, Zara. So I need to know how everyone is going on their diaries and keeping positive. Isn't it pretty? She looks so pretty. I have to admit, because I'm very honest with you guys, I almost fell away from my diary. It was weird. It was like I was getting scared of going to my diary because I knew it had work in there for me to do. And some things I couldn't do, like on a certain day, pay a bill. And like I told you before, my husband hasn't been getting much work lately. So things have been extremely tight. And you know, when you see something like a bill and you're just like, oh, where's the money going to come from? You know, and you get there. It happens. You get it done, but it's just that feeling. So I sort of fell away from my diary for a couple of weeks. I have to admit, I know I am ashamed. I'm truly ashamed. But what I did is I picked up my diary this morning, and well, I picked it up last night, but I was really getting into it this morning. But I had a look at what I'd missed over those couple of weeks. And yeah, there was some bills in there, but nothing too scary. So I was not looking because I was scared of something that wasn't even there. Oh, here's stuck. Anyway, so I thought, Annette, you're just being stupid. You know this keeps you under control. Get back into it. So I literally started writing for the next couple of weeks, things I wanted to achieve, things I wanted to do. And I just started feeling so good again. I mean, feeling down, and I started feeling so good again. I mean, you might even be hearing it in my voice this morning. I feel really positive. I feel really happy. I feel like I've got guidance. I feel like I've got goals. So I have to say again, and I like you guys to pull me up on it as well, we must keep doing our diary or our calendars, anything that keeps us on track and moving ahead. Because if you're not, you tend to get stuck, and then you start to worry about things that don't need to be worried about. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I'll just see where you're up to. Brandy said, sorry about his head. He totally snuck those in. I sent him home with him. Oh, that is so cute. He snuck the dreadlocks in. Oh my God, I can't wait to see. Tammy's got 3 boys and a girl. Okay, so I'm on the right track now. Okay. Under the Sunset, LOL, Brandy. I love how you call Mateo Eagle. Brandy said, I was doing okay on the diary, then I faded out. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm here for you guys, and you guys are here for me. Deb said she not want her dummy anymore. Oh, who? Zen? Matilda loves her dummy. Hi, Judith. How are you? Under the Sunset, so far so good. My journal, but a few times I stopped documenting because it's been so busy, but still documenting. Good. Judith said, you sound great. I know, I feel great. I feel really, really great. It's crazy. Good morning, Lorraine. Say hi, Grandma. And Under the Sun. I know, like, that's what we're here for, and that's why I want to keep talking about it sort of at the end of the month. You know, we all have problems. We all sort of fall away from what we're doing, but if we support each other, we can bring each other back up. Now, like I said, I've been getting on top of so many things. Aussie Reborn Supplies downstairs is looking so great. There's still work to be done, but it's really looking like when I go in there now, even yesterday, sorry, I had my classes, and both Heidi and Lisa said how fresh the room looked and how inviting the whole atmosphere was and great. And I felt so great myself. So I figure if I keep going with my diary, keep supporting myself, keep pushing myself, things will only get better. As we all know, over and over again, we talk about this and we say this. But yeah, just showing you this morning how fell away from my diary for 2 weeks, how I've got back into it, and how I feel so confident today just by getting onto it and getting the things off your mind. Like, you tend to carry things in your mind like it's baggage, and you worry about them, and they actually, well, for me, they actually frighten me and they give me anxiety. And that's not a good thing, is it? So we have to work on that. So for me this morning, getting everything off of my mind and into my diary, that was one weight load off for me. But now I've got to remember that my diary isn't a scary place. I mean, I've told you before, if I can't do something one day, I forward it on to another day. So it doesn't matter. We don't have to make diary a scary place, make it a positive place. And if we can't do something, that's okay. Roll it over to the next day or the next few days when you think you can. And that's all we can. It's not like we're going to go to jail if we don't pay a bill on a certain day. We can pay it late. We may have late fees, but it can be done. Or if we don't, mop the house on that particular day, no one's going to, go mad at us or anything. We'll just do it on the next day when we're feeling better. So please, 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 if you've been using a diary and a calendar and you, like me, have fallen away from it for a little while, get back into it and you'll feel refreshed again and you'll feel really motivated to push on and get the things done you really need to get done. Even Matilda has been suffering with me not being able to be on top of everything. And last night we had such a great time. We were going through her clothes, like I said, all the things we were putting in summer and winter, things that were too big for her that I bought while she was away. I've put aside to give to my friend Lisa for her baby. Things that were very special. I put in a certain other place, sets. I'm trying to put them in Ziploc bags so I don't get them mixed up, things like that. We're just really getting on top of things. So I just want to portray that positive energy today and really get you guys back in the swing of things, because I know how great I feel just getting myself back in the swing of things. So I'll see where we're up to again. Zara doesn't like her dummy anymore. Well, she's naughty. Don't forget, bring Zara if you like for the Ipswich Doll Show. And if you need me to fix up her dummy, I can do that for you. Under the Sun said, well said, Annette. Thank you so much. Lisa said, I just love hanging out with you all. So much positive, no negative, or drama like some. I know, hasn't over the years there's been a lot of people that, really like the drama and really push it, but we don't want to be like that here. I mean, we've got such a great family here, and I think we would all stick together if someone was being attacked or something. We'd be like, go away. So that's always really good, isn't it? Hi, Sunny, says Lorraine. Tammy said, I qualified for free counselling. I started this week. I think it's going to help me a lot. Oh, good. Sometimes that is just so positive. When it comes to counselling, I know that people in the past, say things like, oh, I don't need counselling, or leave me alone, things like that. If you go to counselling, it doesn't mean that you have to be, majorly problematic or anything. Sometimes it just means we need to get something off our chest in a neutral environment where no one's going to judge us, and afterwards you just feel really refreshed. So I hope that it helps you, and if you need any help or need someone to talk to, please let me know. Under the Sun said, exactly, photo, me too. Elaine said, would you be able to some outfits with writing on for toddler twins coming soon? Yes, definitely, absolutely. Just let me, I just smacked my leg there, so I hope I didn't hurt your ears. Just let me know what you want written on them or whatever. I can get the onesies for you. That's no problem. But if you want to bring your own, I can do that too. So absolutely can do that for you. Under the Sun said, congratulations to Tammy. And Lisa said, yes, Under the Sun. And Deb said Renee is coming in April so she can try on clothes Angela is making for her. Oh my goodness. Angela is making some beautiful clothes lately. Oh, sorry, baby. You are really hurting my arm. I think you can have a little bit of a lie down for a bit, hey? You were so sooky today. So sooky. I actually like it. I'm sorry, Matilda. But I like the sookiness because it means she wants to be snuggled and cuddled, and she doesn't want to sit and play with her toys. She just wants to be cuddled. Hey, so cute. So has anyone got anything new that they would like to share with us today? Anything new that they would like to share? There's so many things going on. So many things. We're in the process at the moment of trying to get Will a car. I know, pretty hard, hey, when we don't have a job. Well, Michael doesn't have a job, but we do have some savings set aside. Slowly dwindling, but we're getting there. But Michael has a motorbike that he bought years ago. Pardon me, I've got a bit of allergies at the moment. You know, when people mow all the grass and you get, yep, got those allergies. Anyway, Michael's got a motorbike that he bought years ago and like rode it literally a handful of times. So he's trying to actually either sell the motorbike or swap it for something for Will. So it's kind of been a little bit exciting. Will gets his learners probably in about 2 months now. So we're trying to have a car ready for him when he gets his learners so he can learn to drive. So it's been a little bit chaotic here with the Michael keeps finding really great bargains and then they get taken, you know, they get sold under him and things like that. So it's been fun. It keeps him amused at least. Judith said, Annette, have you seen our kittens? I have. Oh my God, so cute. Are you going to keep any of them or are you selling them all? They are so cute. I got to say, I love kittens. I love the whole process, you know, when your cat has babies and then you get to see them grow and then they turn into these naughty little cute little things. And then the sad when they go, when you let them go. But he can use Amani's. Yes, he can use Amani's car. But I think Amani probably isn't very sharing. You know, Amani's scared of that car now. We didn't sort of have him in it for about a month and now he's a little bit scared of it. So I have to put it aside for a little while until he gets used to it again. Lorraine said, yes, this year I will become a great-grandmother to 4 more babies this year. What? God, that is superb. Wow, you must be so excited. Judith said, no, just raising them to adoption age and moving them along and sharing the process. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, I have enjoyed watching the process, so I have to say that. But yeah, I used to do the same sort of thing too when my cats had babies. I would just sort of raise them and then off they would go to a special new home. Elaine said, you can't wait to see yeah, you're getting a white wolf, aren't you? A white wolf from Raven. I can't wait to see that too. Deb said, my kit I am bringing up for Raven to paint is on its way home. Oh, how very exciting. That's really, really cool. That'll be great, Elaine. I bet you can't wait to see it. Terry said, when my son was little, like Amani, we got him a Jeep to drive and he loved that car. We still have it 34 years later. Oh my God, how exciting. How cute. What that? It's just so adorable. Judith said, thank you. Mama is having surgery as soon as they're independent. She's too sneaky. That's, oh, yes, I get what that you mean there. Lorraine said, yes, 2 singles and 1 set of twins. Oh my God, is that your first set of twins in the family? Lorraine, wow, twins, how exciting. Congratulations. Judith said, oh, I'm starting painting in March. Oh, that's exciting too. Wow. Tammy said, I have had Elena. I hope I said that right. Elena. I always get it wrong. I'm here since yesterday. Her mummy is picking her up tomorrow afternoon. I took her for Easter photo shoot. Oh my God, how cute would have that been? Was she excited? See, those are the things I really love, you know, like when they start to understand and they know what you're doing and they're excited and you can really share in their excitement. It's lovely. Judah said, I will be using AirDry and have your videos saved to watch and study. Oh, good. Good. Okay, yes, for 4 generations. Wow. That's amazing. Tammy said she was a total ham for the photographer. That's cute. That is very cute. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. It's lovely that, you know, getting to spend time with grandchildren and, you know, doing the things you love. It must be lovely for you spending time with her since you've missed out on the first part. It's so cute. So what else? Anyone got any new babies this week? I've seen a few of my friends come up with new babies this week. So it's always nice when you see the new babies and, you know, you get excited, you know, even like when I see someone's ordering a new baby and you think, oh, I can't wait to see the whole process of when it arrives and what it looks like. I saw a baby the other day and I was just like overcome with love. I thought, oh my God, I've got to have it. But I was very good. I was very good and I said to myself, I don't need it. So I looked away and someone else will have to be its mummy. I've got enough babies. Judith said, Annette, the recent YouTube painting classes you did, are those in a playlist? Yes, they are. They are in a playlist. Tammy said she's eating chicken nuggets and smiley fries watching you with me. Oh, that's so cute. Gotta love your chicken nuggets. You've got to show her the chicken nugget song. She'll love that one. Brandy said, I just got the Janus kit. Excited to create it. Unbelievable. Unreal. Charmin said, I'm working on one. Almost done. I just have to seal and root her. Exciting. I'm almost done. I keep saying this, but I'm almost done a baby I'm working on. I've been loving working on implanting the hair. It's turning out so beautiful. Isn't it? You've been watching me do it as well. Judith said, I actually have 2 very special reborns coming soonish. And Jordan's got a toddler coming soon as well. Oh, that'll be nice. How exciting. Under the Sun said, my dad got himself a new car since the car accident. But we love our new car. I'm just thankful that no one was hurt. I'm definitely thankful that no one was hurt. But I've been watching that process as well. And the new car looks great. I know it's hard when you've got to say goodbye to a car, isn't it? Like, it's like they form your family, they're your heart, and it's really hard. It's really hard to say goodbye. It's okay, I'll just get you comfy for a minute. But yeah, I've been watching that whole process, so thanks for sharing it. Julie says hi. Hi to Julie. Sorry, my nose is really starting to get funny because of the allergies from outside. So you can hear someone's doing some gardening out there. Deb said she is one I paint in your classes. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so good. I'm not singing the chicken nugget song. Lisa said, I had to talk. It's hard to talk yourself out of a new baby. It really is. But this particular baby was a silicone baby. Actually, I think it's the one you shared, Under the Sun. So I kind of really mad at you. It's the one by Olga. I can't remember the baby's name. I think it was you sharing it. And I was like, stop, just stop sharing. You know, like, oh my God, I could have killed you. Anyway, I absolutely fell in love with this baby. And you know, when you just really fall in love with a baby and you really feel a connection, and I felt that and I thought, I've got to have her. I've got to. But she like I said, was a silicon baby, is a silicon baby. And I think she's going to silent auction. And I think the price was starting at $3,500 US. So of course, it's nowhere near what I could even afford. But for a millisecond, that little millisecond when I first saw her, I just thought to myself, I don't care, I have to have her. But then reality set in, and I talked myself way out of it, and I thought, well, at the end of the day, you don't need her, and you have precious babies already, and you have no money. That's kind of like a big thing, really, isn't it? It's really hard when you have no money. You can't really buy anything. I would kill myself. But anyway, so yeah, they have you to thank for that. And Brandy said, I have also been playing with my new sewing machine, but no one worry, I will not be competing. Already broke 4 needles. Oh my goodness. Under the sun said, I know, right? My dad was almost in tears when we had to say goodbye to his car. It's a terrible thing. I hate saying goodbye to cars. I hate it. I'm a crier too. I'm a crier. Charmin said, I love painting the reborn babies, but rooting I don't like so much. It takes a long time to root. It does really take a long time to root when you're doing it properly, doesn't it? And, you're really concentrating, and it does. Oh, okay. Judith said 20 thumbs up for the chicken nugget song. You cheeky buggers. Under the sun said, oh no, Brandy. I hate when that happens. Sharon said, how do you know if the painters are a scam? What do you mean? How do you know if the painters are a scam? Do you mean like if the babies you buy, or... Sorry, could you elaborate a bit on that one? Born Again, good morning, Sharon. How are you? Says, hi, everyone. Brandy, did you get your package yet? Jordan said, everyone, please hit that like button. Thank you. Under the Sun said, 20 thumbs up for the chicken nugget song on my comment above. You're killing me, guys. You're killing me. I don't even know all the words anymore anyway. I haven't sung it in like ages. Use it really cheeky. Really cheeky. Anyway. Chicken nugget song, you guys. Brandy said, Sharon, it says it will be delivered on Monday, and hello, LOL. Deb says, if I finish paint that I'm painting, I'll bring it up in April to be born up there. Oh, how cool. That would be great. And Born Again says, okay, great. Judith says, join Facebook groups, and especially the scammers groups. You can search people's names to see if there's been any past issues with them in the past. Yep. Sharon said, yes, the babies. I have seen the same picture of babies. It's always good too to sort of maybe, find a little community around you that you can ask. Like anyone can ask me, you can send me pictures and say, do I think this is correct or not, something like that. But you do start to get used to it. You can search up their name. There's a lot of things you can do. But I know it can be hard. Normally, if the price is really cheap, normally it's too good to be true. You can sort of tell, if you know what I mean. Born Again said, did you see my new baby, Pip? I love him so much. No, I didn't see him. I'll have to have a look. Under the Sun said, Sharon, you'll be able to know when someone announces it on YouTube or Facebook support group. Yes, Judith. Brandy said, Sharon, if you're looking for a Reborn doll website made by Shopify, most likely you avoid it. That's true. Charmer said, Gemma sees the book and says, yay, animals. I know, animals. Another thing you can do if you're looking for a baby is basically get involved like with a chat group like us here, and you'll start to get to know people. You can ask, you can put like a little word out there and say, does anyone have any for sale or any recommendations? And then you can just follow that, because generally all the people that are here on most part that I keep talking are well known and well trusted. So it's just forming a trust with people, Judah said, yes, do not buy Reborns from websites unless it's Paradise Galleries, Ashton Drake, or specific artist site. Born Again says, did you guys see the Guardian video yet? What did you all think? I did see a Guardian video. I did see a story in the Guardian. I didn't watch it, but I did see something. Oh, we're going off to the side with this at the moment. Or if the price is $80, run away. Yes, but don't forget, there is sometimes you can form a bargain. Michaela, who is downstairs in Aussie Reborn Spies at the moment, when I got her, she's amazing, and she was $100. So you can find the for sale. I don't really look under the Facebook pages like Reborn Babies for sale under $200 or something, and generally people will be kicked off there if they're causing trouble. Under the Sun said, not yet born again, Reborn, but I will soon. I am behind with YouTube videos. And Born Again said, I bought my Bernadette for under $85, but I had to work on her. I love her now. Yeah, sometimes, they will need work on as well. I mean, even my Michaela, she needs some work on her limbs to be painted, but her head is painted beautifully. So you sort of get what you pay for, but you can get them. Judith said, yes, I did, Sharon, and it's not a great portrayal of the diversity of the hobby. Brandy said, I read the article, but not the video. Born Again Reborns. I didn't think it was horrible, but could have been better. And did you all see my little Amy has gone into business making some, organic products for mummies and children. So she's making the reusable breast pads, the heat packs. So the heat packs for, when you have your period, and she's also making the sleeping weighted squares. So they're the ones, that, we use, a lot of people like to use weighted blankets and things these days. Well, these are like weighted squares that you just put on your chest, either of yourself or your children, and they help you sleep. They help with anxiety and depression and all those sort of things. So she's made up that little business, and she's working really hard to, make it work. I'm very, very proud of her, and hoping she gets somewhere with it. But she's taking her time and just learning all the ropes about everything. It's very exciting. Born Again said, the comments on the Guardian video by outsiders were ugly and nasty. Yeah, that's because they're small-minded people generally, isn't it? Judah said that always happens with these kinds of videos, Sharon. It's unfortunately, but not new. It is unfortunate, but it does always happen, doesn't it? It's sort of like it just goes with it. Lisa said, in love with Reborn's 2011, was not happy with the interview. They felt that they made doll collectors look crazy. Isn't that sad? It's so sad. It's really sad. Brandy said, the comments I did see that were some good ones, but some bad. I just remind myself some hobbies are not for everyone. Exactly. And eventually people will open their minds to it. We've just got to give them time, unfortunately. Sonia said, that is awesome with what Amy is doing. Best of luck for her. Thank you so much. Lisa said, I got one from Shop Goodwill. I got lucky. Yes, you can sometimes. Sharon said, I don't care. I love Reborns and I'm not crazy. That's right. You just got to go on like you just don't care. They're for you. You're happy with them. I mean, Matilda doesn't come a lot of places with me, but I'm definitely thinking about taking her out a lot more. She helps me in so many ways, and she's so cute. I can't leave her behind. Brandy said, and yes, I think the organic thing is awesome. Way to go. It's getting quite popular. It is getting quite popular, and she's got some beautiful fabrics she's using, so that's really nice. Judith said, I personally think the community should put our own videos out sharing what the hobby is for US individually. Some are for the art, some are for therapy, some are for fun. Exactly. Under the sun. Isn't it funny though? Like people still don't get. I mean, after all these years, people still don't get that people suffer anxiety and depression and all those sort of things. And it doesn't mean that they're nuts. It means, just different things happen in different people's lives. You know what I mean? And people just don't get it. They don't look outside the box. Born Again said, I love them since 2010, not going away anytime soon. No. And, that's very positive. Reborn's forever. Hello, how are you? Brandy said, Judith, I was thinking the same thing. Yep. Tammy said, my daughter had her midwife appointment in my Reborn nursery. The midwife thought my babies were amazing. She couldn't believe they weren't real. Wow, that would have been fun. Charmin said, Annette, is matte varnish the same as thinning medium? If not, what is thinning medium used for? Okay, so thinning medium is more for thinning down your paint. Are you using heat set or air dry? But anyway, thinning medium, I would normally use, it depends if you're using heat set or matte or air dry, really. But thinning medium, I would normally use to thin down colors like, say, the nail tips and everything. So it's like a gel, sort of thicker consistency than your odorless or your water. So I use it for things like that. It's very important with Magical Realism Thinning Medium. I use Magical Realism Thinning Medium and water. Now, the thinning medium helps the paint settle better. It's not like if you were just using water, it doesn't have the right consistency to help it settle onto the vinyl. But if I was using heat set, I use it just as an additive to, things like nail tips and lips, the paint that I want to be a little bit thicker. But matte varnish is, just for like your sealing, your last sort of coat type of thing. Born Again said, I use thinning medium to more easily apply matte varnish. It makes it more manageable. Yes, that is another thing. They do mix the two together, which does make it more manageable. Some people even say, like if you're using heat set and if you're just using matte varnish, well, if not done properly, you can get that white powder coated at the end, it looks, but thinning medium will reduce that and it doesn't really happen as much. It's definitely a product to thin down anything you want, if you know what I mean. Rebounds Forever said, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Thank you very much. Lisa said, I don't role play, but still love collecting. I don't care what people think. Exactly. So heat set, yeah, okay, great. So I use it along with everything. So if I'm using general layers, I'll use my odorless solvent to thin down my paint, and that's fine. But if I'm using, lips, nail tips, that kind of thing, that's what I'll use instead of the odorless. And then, good, like Sharon said, for thinning down that last sealer coat of matte or satin in that way. Deb said, when I book flights and know what days I'm at my auntie's, I am asked Brett to meet up on one of those days. Oh, good on you. I use Genesis Heat Set paints too. Tammy said, I took my Sunny kit to my first counselling appointment. The counsellor was glad I had your babies to help you. That is so good. Lisa said, one person said, instead of getting a doll, go to therapy. That is so small-minded, isn't it? I mean, therapy, in most cases, costs a lot of money. And, you have to go out of your home, which is kind of good, if you're trying to push that subject. But if you can buy a therapy doll, stay at home, look after yourself, and go out when you're ready. People are so small-minded. They don't think out of the box. Your babies help you. That is so good, Tammy. Guy Rayton, sorry I haven't said that right, said hello from Princess Chloe in the Little Silver Spoon Nursery, new to YouTube. Hello, how are you? Glad you could be here today. Deb said, I was asked to bring one of my babies to the dentist and show them. Oh, that's good. Born Again said, I use Folk Art Outdoor Sealer as a touch-up for shininess problems. Okay. Born Again said, babies are great, and if you don't have a real one, Reborns are a great substitute. Yes, and it's not that easy to get a real one, is it? I mean, people have problems conceiving, or these days it's really hard to find partners. It's not like the old days where you went to a dance and you picked up some guy there or something like that. These days it's really hard to get those connections, so people really get sad about it. Judah said, dolls are cheaper and are with you 24/7. Exactly, whenever something goes wrong. Okay. Guy Ray said, my rebirth baby is a bountiful baby, Priscilla Skull, and she was painted by the artist Betsy Thomas of Beautiful Babies by Betsy. Oh, that's lovely. Lisa said, so I put on varnish and it wiped the paint off. What did I do wrong? I use air dry paints. Normally that would be that the air dry layers, which I'm sure you're doing, have to have time to settle, have to have time to dry and sort of seal, set, so to speak. So that would normally say that the paints haven't set, that they aren't properly cured. That's the word. So normally, like after each layer of air dry paints, say with Magical Realism, I say sort of wait around 20 minutes before you add the next layer. But I do find that paints sometimes get darker as time goes on. So I normally say after you've done about 3 layers, you should wait a day and let that cure and then do your next lot of colors or whatever. But yeah, sometimes when it comes to the sealing, you really should have let it set or cure for a day or two and then add the sealer. But definitely if the paints are coming off and you've done everything like that and the paint's coming off, there's something wrong with the paints and they haven't cured for some reason. Sometimes it can even be the kit that's the problem. It might have oils on it which aren't allowing the paints to cure properly. It might be a funny type of vinyl that just doesn't like or accept those paints. So there's so many factors it could be. Under the Sun said, reborn babies are recommended by therapists. Give me a break. Exactly. Born Again said, Lisa, maybe you should have waited longer. Deb said, I'm not sure which one you're going to take yet. Fair enough. Michael, hello. How are you? Lorraine said, I love changing my babies and posting them on Instagram. I love seeing your babies posted on Instagram. Under the Sun said, I normally wait 24 hours. Yeah, so just basically give it time is the main priority type of thing. Okay, well, I'm going to get to story time. Today, Matilda has picked the Book of Animals. So I think I actually have read this before. I know I said I was going to have a new book every week, but would you believe when I went to the markets last week, it was a bit wet and rainy and not many people were at the markets, so I wasn't able to get a story. Sad. So Matilda went through and picked this one, and I'm not sure if I've actually read it before. So Astral, hello Astral. Mateo apparently is on his way to you. So get in contact with me, please. Michael said oil-based paints are stronger but more difficult. Yes, definitely, especially since, normally you have to heat set them and need ovens and things like that. So Charmin said, yay, story time. Michael said, I'm having smelly doll problems. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. I don't generally have that problem. I mean, I know the paints have got an odour to them, but generally, no, pretty good. Um, Under the Sun said, Kieran is ready. She has a water bottle that she loves to. Oh, cool. And Astral said, hi, Terry. Okay, so this book is called Animals, the Book of Animals. So it's really not much of a children's story, in more so that it's talking about animals, so, and the different animals. Okay, so here we go. Ready, Gemma? I hope you're ready. Animals have babies, hatching, squirming, peeping, tottering, suckling, and snuggling. Tiny turtles hatch from leathery eggs. They scramble over the sand and swim out to sea. Thirsty elephant calves suckle milk from their mothers. Curl back your trunks, little elephants, and have a good drink. Kangaroo joeys scramble headfirst into their mother's pockets. High above in gum trees, koalas ride piggyback. Hold on tight, koalas. Animals move. Roses Someone tried to ring me, so I hope that didn't disturb everyone. Animals move, prowling, hopping, lopping, lopping, flying, gliding, swooping, swimming, waddling, burrowing, slithering, and swinging. Lions prowl the plain on padded paws, while long-necked giraffes lop from tree to tree and stop to nibble leaves. Seals slither across the slippery ice and slide into the cold ocean to find food. Hungry penguins waddle to the water where they dive and swim for fish. Animals make noises: roaring, squawking, squeaking, growling, hooting, trumpeting, hissing, and howling. Noisy animals on the farm: bray, bark, cluck, crow, quack, neigh, grunt, and bleat. Animals have skins: slippery, scaly, feathery, spiky, hairy, woolly, rough, and tough. The spiky porcupine raises and rattles its sharp quills when the jackal comes too close. Ouch! Jump back, jackal. Beside the sun-baked rock, a scaly snake sheds its old skin, then slithers away into the grass. The hairy wolf sniffs the air and twitches its tail. Watch out, woolly sheep. It's hard to see bodies, it's hard to see faces when animals hide in hard to find places. Animals sleep, stretched out, tucked under, curled up, standing still, hanging, perching, drifting, cuddling, clutching. Shh. The habit of a rabbit is to hop about and nibble grass, but when rabbits are tired, they go back to their burrows. Wrapping their wings around them, flying foxes sleep upside down in trees. Is there room for one more? A brown bear slumbers soundly through the cold winter, curled up in a quiet cave. Sleep well, bear, until spring comes. And that's the end of the story about animals. I hope you all enjoyed a bit of animal story time. I'll go back and see where I missed. Okay, Lorraine is gone, so goodbye, Lorraine. Thank you for joining us today. Michael said 57 Sissy and knock off Arabi Walker has smudgy smell inside body and trying to eliminate it without destroying them. Oh, right. It's difficult. Guy Ray said this has been a new and elating journey for me. I'm still keeping in contact with my artist, Betsy Thomas, of Beautiful Babies by Betsy. She has made the most beautiful baby girl for me, Princess Chloe. That is lovely. Thank you for letting us know about that. First time Reborn said, I'm super late, but at least I made it for story time. Exactly. Terry says hi to Monda. And Under the Sun. Guy Ray said, oh, this is adorable. Princess Chloe is sleeping. Oh, good night, Princess Chloe. Shh. Angela said, hi, sorry I'm late. Got carried away making waddies. What do you know, right? That figures. Thank you for coming in, Angela. I hope to see you on Sunday. I hope I will. Charmin said koala bears are my favourite animals and they are so beautiful. If you ever come to Australia, you've got to give one a cuddle. You'll love it forever. It'll turn you. I mean, my favourite animals used to be crocodiles. I love crocodiles. I think they're amazing and so interesting. But and then after that, I love kookaburras. So kookaburras are my favourite as well. I love their laughter. I love the look of them. I love them so much. But when I cuddled a koala, I was overtaken. So I've got a few favourites at the moment. And then I can't go past the kangaroo. They're lovely when you're sitting there feeding them. It's never ending. But koalas are lovely. First time Reborn said, great animal photos. Weren't they really pretty? I love them too. That's okay, Under the Sun. Teresa said, I finally made it for live, but at least I got to listen to story time. Matilda picked a great book. She did pick a great book, didn't she? You did. You did pick a really great book. We're very proud of you, even though you're not feeling well, and we know that you're not feeling well, okay? You're right. Put you to bed in a minute. Under the Sun said, Kieran loves animals and she is teaching Boomer to love Reborn babies. Oh, that's good. There was great pics, Astral. Very great. Great. Sorry if I'm saying your name completely wrong, but it's just the way I see it. So Guy Ray said, it is so sweet how little Princess Chloe is sleeping. That is so beautiful. I'm so glad. Gemma loved the book. Excellent. Elaine said, I hate people who call them koala bears. They are not bears. Yeah, but it's just what's happened over the years, isn't it? Like, they're not bears, but, you know, they look like teddy bears. So that's why. First time said, Angela, where do you make cuddle bodies? She absolutely does, and she does beautiful work. If you want to see her cuddle bodies, they're on Aussie Reborn Supplies. go have a look at them. You'll see there's some great Australian designs on there, and she's coming out with some really girly designs. You don't have to buy them from me. You can buy them direct from Angela. So she's from Island Treasures if you find her or whatever, but contact her. She does beautiful work. I have never seen, and I can say this 100%, I have never seen a cuddle body as good a quality as Angela's. Quality is stitching, everything's perfect. Terry said my aunt's birthday was yesterday, and for her birthday she set up a fund to raise money for Australian animals. What a beautiful thing to do. That's a lovely. Thank you so much that you I'm glad you enjoyed the story, Judith. Tina said, oh my God, I have not been on here for so long. My son and I got custody. Oh, wow. I'm glad to see you here again. Under the Sun said, oh, hi, Angela. Sorry, I didn't see you there. My bad. Tina said, looks like my grandson. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Angela said, yes, I make cuddle bodies. Tina said, my son and I got custody of my granddaughter. So I have had much time, lots of babysitting while he works, but missed coming. I'm so glad that you got custody of her. That's lovely to hear. You'd love to try them. Where can you purchase? Yes, so that's right. You're very welcome, Angela. I love you. And I'm not just saying that either because I love Angela. She's one of my bestest friends. I'm saying it seriously. I wouldn't say it otherwise. You know quite well Aussie Reborn Supplies is a business, and I wouldn't want to put Aussie Reborn Supplies in jeopardy. I'm saying it because it's true. Deb said, have you made Renee's clothes yet? Or she's got a lot of things that she's making, but you will see them at the Ipswich Doll Show. Yep, you'll be in touch with Angela. That is great. Astral said, can't wait for Taya. I know. I bet you can't wait. You must be just beaming. Maribeth said, it's been quiet, but have a beautiful day, everyone. Hugs. Okay, so I'm going to go now because I actually need to do a wee. I know I'm sharing all my great things with you. You know that. So I need to go to the toilet. But I'm going to go singing the chicken nugget song. Because, of course, you guys got the 20 thumbs up, didn't you? You had to push that and you got it. But I'm a woman of my word, and I will always support my bestest friends here. And you asked me to sing the chicken nugget song, so I'm going to do it the best I can. So I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to sing part of the chicken nugget song and click exit. Okay, so hopefully you'll get to see enough of it before I go. All right. Okay, ready? So everyone, I'm saying goodbye now, so I'm not going to say goodbye personal, okay? Now I've got a sore throat, okay? Okay, goodbye, everyone. Okay, if you like chicken nuggets, then you've got to sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. If you like chicken nuggets, then you've got to sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Sing it. Chicken, chicken nuggets. Yeah. Chicken, chicken nuggets. Yeah. Chicken, chicken nuggets. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chicken, chicken nuggets. Yeah. Chicken, chicken nuggets. Yeah. Chicken, chicken nuggets. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love chicken nuggets. It's true. I bet I love chicken nuggets more than you do. If you don't like chicken nuggets, we can be friends. Me and chicken nuggets till the very end. Honey, barbecue mustard sauce. I've got to eat them all. I'm lost, guys. I'm lost. That's where I always get caught up. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. If you want to listen to the chicken nugget song, put in chicken nugget song on YouTube and you'll see the real version. It's much better than mine. Okay. I love you all. Bye, guys. I'm crazy.